Life's a fight. Everything is nothing, and it's so cool to be enlightened, like me.
Enlightenment seems to be the ultimate goal for every Buddhist. So, is enlightenment possible after all? And what does enlightenment even mean? Most people have ideas about what enlightenment means. Ideas of shining light, ideas of wisdom and insight, ideas of an almost divine level of existence. Is this true? Well, actually, it is much simpler. The title Buddha means the awakened one. So enlightenment is not about shining light. It is simply about waking up.
Not creating delusion anymore is enlightenment.
The teachings say that enlightenment is the complete absence of delusion. Usually, we do not see the world as it is. We experience the world through our mind. We only see what our mind lets us see. We constantly analyze and interpret our perceptions by using concepts and ideas that we already know. We compare, we evaluate, we judge, we like or dislike, we love or hate. We create a reality that exists only in our very mind. This is what the Buddha called delusion.
Enlightenment is our mind's ultimate disappointment.
So the key to enlightenment is our mind.
If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment.
But how can we do that? How can we control our mind? We cannot be enlightened through knowledge, not even through wisdom. Enlightenment is an experience we cannot learn from books. We can observe our mind working when sitting silently, as we do in meditation. We can watch our thoughts and emotions as they pass. Whatever moves our mind, we can watch it. After some time, a gap will open between the observer and the mind. As we watch, we suddenly realize that this thing we call our mind is actually working completely on its own. It thinks, it feels, and we can observe it doing so. We realize the observer and the mind are not the same thing. Keeping on observing, this gap gets bigger. thoughts and emotions become more distant and less intense. The noise they make in our head calms down. Silence, peace, and emptiness arise. We still know that we are here, sitting, being, but our mind becomes completely empty. No more thoughts. No more emotions. Just emptiness. This is the moment of awakening. This is enlightenment.
When suddenly the music stops, we begin to hear the silence as part of the music.
This is the moment that we awaken. For the very first time, we become unconditioned and free. Because for the first time, we see the world as it is, without delusion. We see without our mind. We have arrived in the here and now.
Enlightenment is not imagining figures of light, but making the emptiness conscious.
This awakening feels a bit like coming home. Enlightenment is not creating a new state of mind. Enlightenment is recovering what has always been there. Letting go of the mind just unveils what is and always has been. Emptiness.
Distracted by nothing, we attain the understanding of a Buddha by not using the mind.
So we need to practice. We need to find out how to calm down our thoughts and emotions, to see without our mind. Together with a teacher, we can start our own journey into the mind, into letting go of thoughts and emotions, into emptiness. We need to let go of everything. Finally, we need to let go even of our wish of being enlightened.
We let go of both right and wrong. Finally, we just throw everything out. In the real world, there's nothing, nothing at all.
In the beginning, experiencing emptiness will not last long. The very moment of enlightenment is just the glimpse of an eye. Some people are deeply touched. Others do not even notice.
Do not think you will necessarily be aware of your being enlightened.
Many people expect enlightenment to be like flipping a switch. Sitting down as a normal human, standing up as a saint-like. How could this ever be possible? Any human being has a mind with thoughts and emotions, with anger and greed, has karma and attachments. Nobody would lose all these in one single moment, in the glimpse of an eye. This will take time.
There is no enlightenment outside of daily life.
Enlightenment is a road to go, far more than a destination to reach. We need to keep going. We have not arrived yet. We need to let go of delusion, not only in meditation, but in our daily lives. We need to find emptiness in the world around us, in everything. Then we can start living our lives in a truly enlightened way. Living not in our minds, but in the here and now. Welcome to the real world.
Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water.